Hey everybody, movie reviewer next door here, and I'm here with the second and last haul for now. This is from first eBay, and then most of it is WhatNot from Vega Dominion. I'll have the link to his profile down in the description because he's a very nice guy, very kind, and he was very helpful when something went wrong, and I will explain when I get to that. But yeah, gonna go through all of them. So, only got 4 from eBay, all from the same, all from the same seller. Murder Party, directed by Jeremy Saulnier, who did Green Room and Blue Ruin. Very curious. I'm pretty sure this is his first film. Apparently it's a horror comedy. And yeah, it's only 80 minutes, so it's probably going to be a quick sit. Premonition. Just got done uploading my longer review of it. I fucking love this film. I think it is a criminally underrated film. I connect with it so much, and I wish more people would give it a chance, or at least try to understand where it's coming from. Sleepless, aka Black Taken. I'm pretty sure that's what one of the alternate titles was on IMDb. Curious about this. I remember seeing a clip of the really bad CGI blood, but this cast is kind of funny and random. Jamie Foxx, Michelle Monaghan, Dermot Mulroney, David Harbour, Tip T.I. Harris, so the rapper, with Gabrielle Union and Scoot McNairy. Just such a random cast. I kind of love that. But I love Michelle Monaghan. I wonder how she is in this film. But yeah. And last but not least, Buy Bust. This is a Filipino action film. Apparently it's basically Filipino The Raid. I have not seen The Raid yet, or Raid 2. I have both of them on Blu-ray. I don't have The Raid Redemption unrated, I don't think. So I'll have to find the unrated cut and get rid of my Blu-ray. Or maybe sell it. But yeah, very curious about this. I know Ann Curtis. I remember not minding her, but yeah. Curious to watch this. Apparently this movie has the equivalent of a $1.5 million budget, and apparently has really bloody action and very well done action. So, very curious. Now, onto the WhatNot stuff. I have more than I thought I would have, because when I ordered my stuff from WhatNot before, it was 9 movies, and I only got 8. I only got no, it was 8 movies, and I only got 7, and this free thing. I already own Robin Hood, I think on 4K, because it was like a super cheap one, but it was the cover and that, and he said it was a gift, which is very nice of him. I'll probably give it to someone else though, since I already have it. But since one of my movies was missing, he was like, okay, choose 2 movies from one of my next auctions and I'll just send them to you. And then I ended up buying more at the next auction, but because he's always got a lot of stuff, and I got some really cool finds. But yeah, let me start. Mind Gamers. I have not opened this yet, I don't know why. But Mind Gamers, frickin' Sam Neill's in it, Tom Payne, I like him. Very curious about this. It's a thriller about people going into a game, whatever. Sounds fun. How can I hate on concept like that? Coriolanus. This is a Shakespeare thing with Ralph Fiennes as the main character and Gerard Butler as the villain. Also, you got Vanessa Redgrave, Brian Cox, Jessica Chastain, James Nesbitt. Very good cast. Very curious. Even though I'm not big on Shakespeare, apparently this is more of a war film. It says William Shakespeare's Rambo. Very curious. I saw the one clip of Gerard Butler, and he looked like he was doing a really good performance. So, very curious. Mechanic, starring David Morse, Corey Monteith from Glee, Mike Vogel, and Ciarán Hinds. Very curious to watch this again. I remember thinking this was decent. This is from Welgo. Got a couple bonus features, which is nice. But yeah, Corey Monteith is, I'm guessing he's the villain? Not sure. I can't remember. I can't remember anything about it. I just remember David Morse being good, and remember it being a good indie movie. But yeah, poor Corey Monteith, he died so young. I forgot what he died of, though. Oh. The Book Thief. Very ready to give this a rewatch. I remember watching it from Redbox at our condo that we just got sold, but we bought another one that we're going to fix up. So yeah, looking forward to watching this again. I remember it being a great film. So yeah, I'll look forward to watching that again. I only got this because I'm curious, because I've heard nothing but bad about it. Suicide Squad Extended Cut. I do have the Suicide Squad also, but I'm going to watch this first. I don't know when, but I'm still curious. It's the Extended Cut. At least it's not super, super long. But yeah, I'm still curious to at least give it a try. There's some interesting special features. Brooklyn's Finest, directed by Anton Fuqua, who did Olympus Has Fallen. He did Placement Killers. I love both of those movies. Equalizer, I thought it was okay. I thought it took way too long to get to the action. It was over 2 hours long, and it was not very well paced. But I really liked the cast presented here. Richard Gere, Don Cheadle, Ethan Hawke, and Wesley Snipes. Interesting to see Wesley Snipes. Oh yeah, he also did Training Day, which David Ayer wrote. I haven't seen Training Day yet. Anton loves Denzel Washington. But yeah, looks like a crime movie. Not sure how I'll feel about it yet. And Bad Boys for Life. I know I already put in a thing that I had the DVD. Wanted to get the Blu-ray, wanted to see this in full HD. At least it's not as long as the second one. Second one's 2.5 hours. This one's just a bit over 2 hours. But yeah, very curious to give it a look. After I watch the first two, of course. I have the first one on Blu-ray, the second one only on DVD, so I'll look for the second one on Blu-ray. And also the Robin Hood Blu-ray. Now, let me get to the rest of them from this haul that I got way afterwards, or afterwards when I got my stuff and realized there was stuff missing. The ones that I got for free were Kickboxer Retaliation, which I didn't have on Blu-ray. I have Kickboxer Vengeance, I think, on Blu-ray. I did not have this one. But curious to see the 2 Kickboxer reboot movies. I don't mind this cast. I don't think Alain Moussi is a great actor, but at least he'll get good fight scenes with Christopher Lambert, Mike Tyson, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Seems cool. And this one, which I will explain, Exposed. Now, I did find actually the original director's cut of this film, which was titled Daughter of God. The director Here he's listed as Declan Dale. G. Malik Linton is his actual name. He took his name off of this version of the film because Lionsgate Premiere, and I'm so pissed off that Lionsgate Premiere did this, and Lionsgate as a whole, they re-edited the film to make it a Keanu Reeves film. But you see this? Keanu Reeves is second, Ana de Armas is first. She's been reduced to a supporting role when it was her movie in the first place. Now, I'm not going to cry racial shit, because she's had a fantastic career now. My issue is that they got clearly a movie that Keanu Reeves was only a small supporting character in. They tried to edit it around that and make it a Keanu Reeves film so that they could sell it to more people, which I understand, marketing is a thing. But there is also a market for the type of kind of artsy movie that it's supposed to be, instead of what they tried to make a action thriller, which it's not really that compelling. This version, I have seen this version. I wanted to compare the cuts on a video, but the Daughter of God cut is almost an hour more than this. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes around. This cut is an hour and 40. So you could tell that they cut a lot out. And what's left here is a broken mess of a movie. Where, yes, Ana de Armas is good. Keanu Reeves seems very off in this. I was more interested in Mira Sorvino's character. But yeah, like, I only got this for free because I didn't want to pay for it. And the rest of them. Nuclear. Got this specifically because I liked the actors. Emilia Jones, Sienna Guillory, Noriko Sakura, and George McKay. But yeah, I think this is a horror movie. It was super cheap, so I was curious to see it. It's from Echo Bridge. Ugh. I heard people comparing Those Who Wish Me Dead to this. Only the Brave. Curious to watch it. Directed by Joseph Kosinski. That sounds familiar, but I can't think of what he did. Josh Brolin, Miles Teller, Jeff Bridges, James Badge-Dale, Taylor Kitsch, and Jennifer Connelly. Pretty great cast. But yeah. I only got this because I want to do a review on it and rip into it. Because I remember the stupid fucking twist in this movie. And, if anybody remembers the twist of this movie, you know how stupid it is. Even people who like the book think this twist is stupid. But I'm very curious to watch it again now, given that I love Josh Duhamel. I've seen more of his stuff, so therefore I more like him. I don't mind Julianne Hough as an actress. She's not a bad actress at all. I have another film called Curve that she's in that's a thriller. Very curious to see that, and the remake of Footloose at some point. Also, Cobie Smulders is in it, yeah. But yeah, very curious. Lasse Hallström directed this. I'm pretty sure he directed Hachi, which I love Hachi. It's a depressing as fuck movie, but it's a really good drama. Tears of the Sun. I've heard this is a very underrated Bruce Willis film. Very curious to check it out. And very curious to see these actors in it. Because you got Bruce Willis, Monica Bellucci, Cole Hauser, Tom Skerritt. Pretty good cast right there. I think Johnny Messner's also in this. I get it mixed up. It's either Johnny Messner or Johnny Strong. Johnny Strong's probably in Fast and Furious 1. Pretty sure it's Johnny Messner here. But yeah, yep, there he is. There's a picture of him. If I show the camera, it won't pick up. But yeah, this is also directed by Anton Fuqua. So, and yes, I've heard Bruce Willis was a dick on the set. I've heard from many people. I can still enjoy his movies. I got this for like $5. The entirety of the first Planet Earth. Which, yeah, I know, nature documentary, whatever. 555 minutes of it, and it's apparently gorgeously shot. From what I've seen, it's gorgeously shot. David Attenborough's awesome voice. Got the entire thing all on Blu-ray. There you go. There you go, all 4 discs. Cannot wait to watch this at some point. I don't know if I'd do a review on it. I don't know what there is to say. And last thing, Black Lagoon and Black Lagoon: The Second Barrage. I cannot wait to watch this show. It is a pretty decently long show. It's 24 episodes. All in all, it is how long? It usually says. It's just listing that. Wait, where's the damn runtime? That's annoying. It usually says the runtime of the entire show. Oh, there you go. 600 minutes. Yeah, so not super long, but I begin to lose track at times. But yeah, it's Black Lagoon Season 1 and Season 2. Each season is 12 episodes. But yeah, take a twisted trip to the city of your nightmares in this hard-boiled shootout inspired by masters of action like John Woo and Quentin Tarantino. I wouldn't call Quentin Tarantino a master of action, but some of his movies do have some very good action. Very curious to watch this. I'm going to watch the dub, because I've heard the dub is a lot of fun. But yeah, I've seen clips of the action. It looks like very well animated action. I do think animated action can work very well, especially with anime like Mesa Forte, Kite Liberator. Even Cat Planet Cuties had some decently animated action. But yeah, very curious to give it a try. That's it for this haul. That's it for all of my hauls for now. Comment below if you've seen any of these films, if you want me to review any of the films I have mentioned. And movie review next door out.